not 100 because our is B2B solution. So the 62, we thought it's good. Among the 62, the SME 25, and MSC 18, and large organizations 19, for example, like Singapore Police Force also. The customers is someone who can make the decision. The users are just users. The partners who can team up with us to promote the solution. We did find some pains from them. For example, the real-time revocation, the searching, and the dynamic access to the phone. Also, the cost, S-Box may have introduced no extra cost if we did nicely. The third one is we can provide one-to-many encryption mechanism. They like it. We do also have some games which seems not that immediately important to them. Okay, then we come back to the comparison with the competitors in the market. We found out in the new environments, we did have three the real pains, and also there are two more games. The results from the interview, we found out also 90% of the people we interviewed like S-Box Brooch, and 38 of them like to test it out when the S-Box is ready. 9 customers agreed to use the S-Box if the set functions and the features are functions, and 2 agreed to be the test bed, and 2 like to work with us for some R&D efforts. And half of the partners like to team up with us for the promotion. Okay, so what we should do next is, based on the new pains and the games, we should do the technology system and business renovation, and then come back to the already engaged trial users. So our dream is leverage LLP to fly high. I would like to take this opportunity to thank Eric and Jeffrey and all instructors and mentors of LLP. Thanks.
Mr. Jeffrey? Mr. Jeffrey would also like to add some pointers about his co-instructor's experience throughout this NLP journey.
Thank you. Hi, Jeffrey. Thank you, Professor Wang. That was very high-flying. I noticed something in there about your high-flying. You had the word feathers, S-Box feathers. Is that why it started to fly high? So the feather part is something new to me, but when you started the journey, you will simply share with us that you had the secret sauce to the state-of-the-art technology nobody else had, but we couldn't understand it. And then it was very interesting to see the evolution over time, that you have now been able to not only have a high-tech, but you are able to articulate your value proposition. You've also over time learned that pain and gain are not necessarily mutually exclusive, because if you reduce your customer's pain, you're actually helping him to gain. So it's been a very interesting process and journey for me, and to see you developing and being able to articulate your technology a lot better, because as we say, if you can have the best thing but nobody can understand your best thing, nobody's going to invest in it. Nobody will invest in anything they don't understand. So it's you really come very far from where I saw in the very beginning. You had no feathers. Now you have a little bit more feathers. So that's why you ended up with flying high. I could go on and on, but in the interest of time, I'll be happy to share more of Professor Wang's journey to fly high. So congratulations, now you have a lot more feathers.
Well, we invite the panel. Any questions?
Yesterday I saw the differentiated value proposition. It was very good to see against the competitor. One of the things I wanted to ask is, I assume that this solution, you are targeting everybody on the cloud. Everybody on the cloud. Is there any specific customer segment that you want to go after?
Normally, what we consider the target customer will be the large organization, all the workers or colleagues have to work all the places, but they have to share the design or data or files. And also they are moving all over the places. They are mobile. So that's one possibility. The second one is for the AI industry, because all the AI companies, they have outsourced a lot of data assignings to the other companies. But however, they all share the same data structure. So in that sense, they need one common place to access the data, upload and download, and also keep the data secure. Thank you.
Any questions from the floor?
Prof. Wang, last week we heard hacking into the WhatsApp space. Can your technology stop that?
Yes, that's one reason why we try to differentiate us from all the conventional encryption systems or the cloud solution provider. For the cloud solution provider, their point of attack, two reasons. One is even the data encrypted in their cloud, two kinds of people can see it or access to it. First one is the hackers. They just need to focus going inside, then they can see all the files. The second is basically the administrator of cloud providers. So that's something difficult, vulnerable. But for SBox, we try to provide the solutions end to end, which only you can access, or somebody you assign the certification who can access. So that's why we try to make a more secure approach. Thanks.
So you're saying that, can I just clarify? If you use WhatsApp, they always have a statement saying that you have end-to-end encryption between the users in their conversations.
Yes.
But we know this is not very true. So my question is, can your technology SBox close this hole? That means it really provides the encryption an end user want. Because now we know that it's not happening in the real world.
Thank you. That's what we're trying to provide the technology to balance the convenience for sharing files and the security. For the extremely end, we could provide exactly one point to point encryption, which nobody can access, only you. However, if you really want to share your data on the file with others, there may be something we need to focus again to modify. Thank you very much.
Hello, just one more question on my side. As I was looking at this
And again, on top of that, there's a lot of implementation. The SkyDrive, they are all implementations of the security. So in fact, I'm thinking this security is one layer. Do you want to even do all the implementations, or do you want to basically be a technology company and sell the technology to these providers instead?
Thank you so much. That's very good question. Phase one, we not to provide the complete software solution. We try to come in as a SDK for the solution for software providers or even cloud providers. So we can integrate with their system to provide the service for the users and users. Thank you.
One more question.
I was just going to ask, what was the novelty of the patent that you got, and how that novelty actually solved the problem?
The patent is focused two parts. The first one is for the mobile users, because the handphone is not that powerful to decryption the file or the package. So our patent is to introduce middleware to pre-process 98% of the encryption